Welcome to the Nopixel 3.0 Dispatcher Training Guide. In this guide, we're going to cover the basics to dispatching such as signing on to duty, getting your equipment, setting your key bindings, changing your call sign, using the radio, doubling up units, assigning units to calls, clearing old calls, running and flagging plates, as well as replying to 311 and 911 calls. Signing on duty. The first step to becoming a successful dispatcher is to make sure you sign in on duty to get access to the mechanics we'll be showcasing in this video. Walk into Mission Row, approach the front desk, peek at the book by pressing Alt, then left click on Duty Action, click Police, then click Sign In. If you have done this properly, a notification will pop up at the top saying 1041 and restocked. Getting your equipment. To acquire your equipment, you will need to make your way to the armory. Always make sure to lock all doors behind you to prevent a security breach. We will need 2 important items to conduct our job efficiently. Once at the armory, press E to access it. Firstly, being a police radio, and secondly, a police watch and compass. Setting your key bindings. Press Escape. Click on Settings. Click on Key Bindings. Then click on 5M. Press Enter to select that group and scroll down to see the available bindings. The important ones for dispatching are View Dispatch, Radio On and Off, Radio Open, Radio Push to Talk, as well as Radio Volume Up and Volume Down. Changing your call sign. The first time you sign on duty, you will not have a call sign set in the dispatch unit list. Instead, it will only show TBD next to your name. To set your call sign, type /callsign followed by your call sign, in my case, David11. When you check back in the dispatch list, you should now see the proper call sign next to your name. Using the radio. First, press your radio open keybind we said earlier. Click the knob to turn the radio on or off. Click on the numerical interface and set whichever channel you are operating on and press Enter. Additionally, you can press the F1 key and select radio. Here you can choose one out of the 6 available channels. Doubling up units. To double up units, press and hold your View Dispatch button. Click on the unit and select which unit they will be operating under. If this unit transitions from a car to a helicopter, a motorcycle, or even a bicycle unit, it can be set here. If a doubled up unit is breaking down, you can click on the attached unit and click Remove from Unit. Assigning units to calls. To assign a unit to a recent call, left click on that call and choose from the available options. Set GPS location sets a route for you to the location of that call. Create call moves the call to the active calls list in the center. After relaying over the radio the call, if a unit states they will respond to it, you can assign them to the call by clicking on the new call in the center row and choosing from the available units. Once that call has been cleared, you can click back on the active call list and remove the unit by clicking on their call sign again from the drop-down list. Once this call is cleared, be sure to click it and click Dismiss Call. Clearing old calls. Once a call has been sitting for over 1 hour, or is a duplicate of another, it can be removed from the pending calls list on the right. Be sure not to remove calls pending under an hour, in case the responding officers need a picture of the call for their report. Running and flagging plates. To run a vehicle's plate, type /run plate followed by the license plate. This will tell you if the plate is flagged or not, the registered owner, as well as their phone number. To have a vehicle flagged, type /flag plate and press Enter. This will open a new window where you can enter the license plate. Below you can enter the reason, the location, unit requesting it, and the date. Vehicles should always be flagged if they're reported as stolen, shots fired, or suspicious activity. If you run a plate and it's flagged, this is how it will look. If you view dispatch, you can see more detailed information that was just added. To remove the flag off of a vehicle, you can type /unflagged plate followed by the license plate. Replying to 311 and 911 calls. To reply to 911 calls, type /911R followed by the caller ID, in this case, 195 followed by your message. This is the same for 311s, but using 311R instead. Dedicated dispatch map. Additionally, we have access to the dispatch map by pressing F1, clicking dispatch, and viewing the caller lists, maps, and units without having to hold your view dispatch keybind. Here you can see pins with numbers which are linked to the calls in the list numerically. You can also see the units and calls by clicking escape and viewing the regular GTA 5 map. Conclusion. You should now have a basic understanding of the mechanics that come along with a dispatcher role within the police force. Make sure to study up on 10 codes and phonetics utilized on the server. It may seem overwhelming and daunting at first, however, constant practice over weeks and sometimes months will set you on the right path to becoming an excellent dispatcher. Thank you for taking time to watch this guide. I look forward to hearing you go 1041 very soon.